In every single word I speak, it can warm your heart, makes me be a part.
Hello, everybody. What's good? Y'all know my name. I'm not going to say it again. But we are doing a build a person draft. And, I'm not going to, tell you, what kind of person you want to envision for the person that wants to be built. We could be building a girlfriend. Someone could be thinking of a boyfriend, a best friend, just a regular friend, maybe a mom, a dad. You never know. It can be anything. And that's the beauty of this show, is that we can make it anything we want. So I'm just going to get some invites out of the way. All right, invites are out of the way. I'm going to post the draft board in the chat. Hopefully our guests... Okay, looks like our guests might not be able to make it. Shoot, maybe I might have to do this myself. Unless somebody wants to come up. Draft board, let me get that quickly. Might have to do this NBA draft style. Okay. Just bear with me for a second, guys. That's done. Change to everyone. Cool. Now let's copy this link and paste it in the chat. Not sure how I'm gonna do this one. I guess I'll make a couple people then. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do let me just before we get started, because I don't know how I'm gonna do this myself, but I'm gonna figure it out. Because somebody wants to come. So boop, boop. Yeah, let me send that person the link. All right. So here's what we're gonna do since it's change of plans. I'm gonna create probably 4 people. They're all gonna be named after me because I'm a cool person. At least that's what I want to believe. Yeah. We're gonna go 10 rounds because I think it's gonna be very interesting. And if I feel like I can go on further, then I will go further if need be. Oh yeah, there's 600. Oh shoot, there's a lot of personality traits. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Yeah, so I think I can go 15 rounds here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I literally just went on a website, or not a website. I did a Google search of, personality traits, and this one has 638 of them. So, and I sent the link to my friend, and that's probably the only reason why I'm going to actually try to do this episode. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. Lamar 1 is going to be an honest person. I think honesty is probably the best, probably the one that we want most in people. And honesty is a cool factor to have. You don't want people lying to you. You want people that you can trust. I feel like a lot of these personality traits go hand in hand, though. So I don't know if like honesty can be its own thing. I guess it's just telling the truth. And when you're honest, you are, a bunch of other personality traits as well. But we're just gonna keep the honesty part there. What was Lamar 2 gonna be? Lamar 2 is gonna be he's gonna be trustworthy. And this is what I was talking about with I'm gonna try and not name any personality traits that haven't been drafted yet. But I think honesty and trustworthy kind of go hand in hand if we really think about it. Because if you're an honest person, that means that you are probably a trustworthy person. That at least that's what I would love to assume. Yeah, let me send you a personal invite. All right, cool. Yeah, so I think that if you're honest, you are trustworthy. And that's what I mean by go hand in hand. But I guess, trustworthy may be like the big thing, and there's a lot of, other personality traits that go under that. And yeah, but you always want someone to be trustworthy. Who is Lamar 3 gonna be? Lamar 3 is gonna be Lamar 3 is gonna be compassionate. I mean, another word for compassionate is loving. So I mean, you always want people that's willing to show compassion to you. Speaking of compassionate, Lamar 4 is going to be forgiving. He's gonna know when to forgive. Even though I do believe that we should be forgiving at all times, because you never know when someone might need it. We don't know what people are going through. Let me expand these. Yeah. Here and yeah. We don't know what people can be going through. So you always want someone to be forgiving, especially when you need it the most. Next one. And it's gonna be snake order. So we're gonna start with, Lamar 4. Lamar 4 is going to be it's going to be helpful. I think that's something we're, missing with a lot of people nowadays. And I think that, a lot of times we just, need people to be able to help us when we need it. Or maybe not, or because that's kind of another personality trait, but we need someone that's going to be willing to help in any way they can, which I think is the right word for in terms of this one. If they can't, be physically there, how can they help you here? Or how can they help you when they're, miles away? How can they help you through the phone or the computer? That's kind of what you need, is someone that's willing to lend a helping hand all the time. Lamar 3 is going to be a humble person. Not someone, oh shoot, I spelled that wrong. If you're listening right now, you probably can't see how I'm spelling it, but yeah, I spelled it HUMNBLE. No, this person, wow, Lamar 3 is actually off to a very hot start. So Lamar 3 so far is compassionate and humble. And shoot, man, you just need somebody there that's not gonna pump their chest all the time, that that's willing to take the back seat to make sure somebody else gets the gratification, or the success, the praise. You need somebody like that in your life, somebody that's not going to put themselves at the forefront. So and anytime you have someone like that, that's someone that you should probably keep around, because they're going to take a back seat for you, especially when you feel like you're doing great. The next one we're going to have Lamar 2 is going to be Lamar 2 is going to be a patient person. Let's do that. Ooh. So trustworthy and patient. Lamar 4 is forgiving and helpful. I forgot to shout out to you, Lamar 4. You're a good person. I would love to assume that all these Lamars resemble me in a way. So maybe this is me not being like Lamar 3 and being a humble person. But Lamar 2 is going to be a patient person, someone that's willing to wait for you, someone that's willing to work with you no matter how long it takes, because you know what? Sometimes we may be going through things, and sometimes we just need someone to just wait for us as we go through things, because we don't know when the pain and the suffering is gonna end, you know. So you need someone just gonna wait for you, even if it stops their plans in a way. They're not gonna be bothered if you don't show up to a certain thing, because you know what, they're willing to wait for you and make sure that you get the care that you need, because that is what's important. Back to Lamar 1. Lamar 1 is so far honest. He's also going to be peaceful. I think that shoot, man, honest and peaceful. So basically, Lamar 1 is gonna tell you the hard truth, but he's also gonna try and make peace with you, because he doesn't want things to end on a bad note. Man, I'm so good at this podcasting thing, man. I'm so good at this thing, man. I'm really good. You want someone that's gonna be, they're going to tell you the truth no matter how much it hurts, but at the end of the day, they're not telling you the truth to harm you, but they're telling you to make you a better person. And that's what matters. And then we're going to go on the snake. Lamar 1's also going to be a respectful person. Oh, my pen fell. I don't need the pen anyways. I was just playing with it. Lamar 3 is going to be a respectful person. Lamar 1 is going to be a respectful person. So Lamar 2, Lamar is going to be trustworthy and patient, but he's going to be disrespectful. Lamar 3 is going to be compassionate and humble, but he's also going to be disrespectful with that humility and that compassion. Lamar 4, he's going to be a forgiving person. He's going to be helpful, but he's going to be disrespectful with that stuff. Oh man, I'm loving Lamar 1 so far. So now let's get back to Lamar 2. Why is protein here? I don't know what that means. Lamar 2 is gonna be sympathetic. Lamar 2 is seems like a very patient person. He's so basically with Lamar 2, that you can tell him you're going through something, he'll be patient with you. And if you tell him not to tell that secret, you can trust him, and he'll sympathize with you. Oh man, Lamar 2 is amazing, But then again, all these guys are amazing. All these Lamars are amazing. I don't know why I'm cracking up here. All right, so Lamar 3 is compassionate and humble. He's also gonna be adaptable. He's also gonna be, and my friend is here. Adaptable. So, oh shoot, that grammar is terrible. Just letting you know that the draft board is in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat again, so that you can follow along as we go along. Copy link, and paste. All right, cool. So if you want to follow along, just click the draft board, and you will be able to listen in while that's going on. So Lamar 3, and yeah, so just to refresh, I had a guest canceled last minute, so I am doing this by myself right now. So yeah, so I made in terms of the people that are, drafting or being drafted, I'm just making four different me's and I'm seeing what's the best me I can possibly create. Um, so just to recap, Lamar one so far is honest, peaceful, and respectful. Lamar two is trustworthy, patient, and sympathetic. Lamar three is compassionate, humble, and adaptable. And so far, we are working on Lamar four with this next pick. He is forgiving and helpful. And the next one he's gonna be, I don't know if you have any suggestions as to what I should do, put it in the chat. Lamar three is gonna be, what is he gonna be? Shoot, he will be, yo, let's make him. Dang, we'll make him disciplined, man. And I think that works well with being forgiving and helpful because sometimes you gotta know, when to help out. Some people help out too much. Sometimes, you may be, you may want to walk across the street and then someone will be like, yo, I can get you there. I can, give you a ride. And it's like, I don't need a ride. Like, I don't need your help right now. Or you may be cooking dinner, like you may be making waffles and like, yo, you want me to help you with that? I'm like, dude, I'm just putting it in the toaster, right? So this Lamar 4 is going to be disciplined with his forgiveness and disciplined with his help, with his helping hand. And I think that's what some people need. Lamar 4 on the wraparound, what's he going to be here again? Lamar 4 is also going to be faithful. Yeah, we'll make him faithful too. Because why not? You want someone. So it kind of works hand in hand. He's a forgiving person. He's a helping person. So yeah, being faithful and being forgiving, man, those are two high quality. That's a strong pairing. Did I spell that wrong? Hold up. Nah, I don't think I spelled that wrong. Oh, that looks weird, but okay. No, I think it works hand in hand. Someone that's willing to forgive you and always stay by your side. You need someone that's faithful. You need someone that's forgiving and willing to help you and be disciplined. I'm not gonna keep listing off them off all the time. Back to Lamar three. So far Lamar three is compassionate, humble, and adaptable. Um, and the next one we are gonna make him. He is also going to be. We're gonna make him a curious person. Um, someone that's willing to inquire about everything. I think this personality trait for Lamar three is not like a good pairing with the other ones, but it's good by itself. He's very inquisitive, wants to know about everything. He wants to know why people think the earth is flat, why people think the earth is round. He'll do his own research. Hopefully he does his own research. He's curious about the whole COVID thing. Dude, I'm cracking myself up right now. Yeah, he's a curious person. Up next, Lamar 2. I'm really about to push this to an hour. I don't know if I can talk by myself for an hour. Lamar 2 is also going to be shoot. He's going to be I'm gonna make Lamar 2 very imaginative. Someone that's willing to try new things, and think outside the box because too many people think alike. Too many people, like I was watching a video, with Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent, and everybody was saying, and he was basically saying, is like, everybody just wants to rap the same. And I don't know what it is, and I think he was talking about mumble rap specifically. But you need some people that are gonna, think outside the box and not think what everybody else is thinking, because sometimes what you want is not what's out there, but you need something that, not out there, something that's new, something that's fresh, and you want someone to be imaginative. Now, can someone be too imaginative? Yes, that's why he's not disciplined. So, his imagination could probably go wild. He won't know how to control it. Um, but hey, that's Lamar's two problem. Onto Lamar one. Um, He is going to be innovative. He likes to I mean, he's not as imaginative, but he likes to build on what's already, here. You see a car. How can we make this car fly? Or he sees a streaming app. How can he make this streaming app not ruin everybody's bank account? Um, he's always looking to build and make things better, make the world a better place. And on top of being innovative, he's also going to be, hmm, I'm gonna save this one for last, but I'm gonna make him mature. Um, yeah, I'm gonna make him mature. I think we all know what mature means, but then again, we know what all these personality traits mean, and I've been explaining all of them. We're on round 5. We're 20 minutes in. My voice is tired, and I got 10 rounds to go. So I'm gonna explain certain things if I can. If I can't, I can't. Um, Lamar 2 is going to be he's going to be open-minded. He's willing to listen to everybody. He's willing to, hear everybody out, everybody's ideas, and not just, be so close-minded, because that's the opposite of open-minded, obviously. And he's willing to take your ideas into account. And you need that, in relationships, if you're a CEO, you need someone that's open-minded, someone that's willing to, listen to his employees' ideas, because we all know that supervisors these days, they don't listen to their employees. But hey, that's just I hope my boss doesn't find this and fires me. I hope he doesn't. Do I care though? I don't think I care. I'm gonna start getting, I'm gonna start going out of the box. This next person, Lamar 3, he's gonna be punctual. I hate people that are late. I really do. I hate it when people say, you know what, we're gonna do this today, and then they either they're like 30 minutes late, because they made themselves late, or B, they don't show up at all and they don't tell you. Punctual is more than just coming on time. It's if you're running late, you'll tell the person, hey, I'm running late, give me about 10 minutes, and I'll let you know what the situation is. That's what being punctual is. It's not just showing up on time. It's not just being early as well. It's letting people know, and updating them on your ETA, because we need people like that. Don't need people showing up late to everything. Oh shoot, I'm not making nobody patriotic. The next person, number 4, he's gonna have 2. Um, I'm gonna make him. You know what? Bun this. I'm gonna make him romantic. Um, why not? He's already faithful. He's already forgiving. Might as well, make him Romeo. I might just name him Romeo. You can't spell romantic without Romeo. Actually, yes, you can. Never mind. And then his next one, I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna make him spontaneous, which I think is another word for imaginative, but they're 2 different words, so I'm allow it. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna rock with it. Lamar 3. What round are we on, by the way? We are on round 6. Okay. I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna make him. Whew, man, this is a good one. I'm gonna make him wise. And I want to educate y'all a bit. There's a difference between wise and being smart. When you are smart, you know everything. When you are wise, you know how to apply what you know. So there's a big difference. So I may know, the quadra no shoot I may know trigonometry, but how do I apply trigonometry? to everyday living and stuff like that. I may know um the history of Canada or American history or British history or stuff like that, but how do I apply that to the world that we're living in today? So yeah, there's a difference between being wise and being smart. Oh wow, we got 3 listeners here. Shout out 3 listeners. Lamar number two. Um, Lamar number two is going to be. I'm gonna make him strong. Whatever. Yeah. And I'm not just talking about muscles and abs. I'm talking about strong nature, strong character. He's a person, that's willing to stay strong through the tough. I can't use this word in the definition. What am I doing? He's willing to, I don't know how to explain it. You guys know what I mean. But he's also buff. He also goes to the gym a lot. So he can. I'm gonna be imaginative right now. He can bench 3,000 pounds in the gym. He's done it. So if you believe that's unrealistic, then hey, you can believe that's unrealistic. But Lamar too can bench 3,000 pounds. And on top of that, he's patient and trustworthy. So he was patient with himself to be able to get to that point. Um, Back to Lamar number one. Shoot. We'll make Lamar number one sexy. I don't care. um, we know what that means. I'm not gonna explain that one. And he's also going to be rational. Um, I know what rational means. I just don't know how to put it into words, honestly. I mean, I guess he knows how to save time. You know what? My sister used to ration food a lot, so I'm gonna say that she knows how to like save time. You know, save food. If food's running out in the house, he knows how to save it. He's on that 2 loaves, 3 fish into 5,000. He's on that flex. So he knows how to ration things, not just things, but opportunities. You know, I'm going overboard. Lamar number two is gonna be shoot, he's gonna be organized. Um so yeah, he knows how to on top of bench pressing, a lot and going to the gym, he knows how to not only organize his weights, but he knows how to organize everything around him. He probably has a super clean room. His office space, if he works in an office, he probably works at the gym. But everywhere he goes, he's clean. He's never double booking anything because he always uses his planner. Excuse me, I just belched. He's an organized person. On top of that, and that's why he's trustworthy, because he's organized. And he can be. I'm not gonna. Nah, he organized and trustworthy go hand in hand. That's the dynamic duo. With the next one, we're gonna make Lamar three. Um, Shoot, I'm gonna just use it. I'll make him masculine. Whatever. He's a man. He takes out the garbage. Um, you know, he wears his pants too high. His favorite shopping center. He loves to go to Lowe's. Places like Home Depot, Canadian Tire, so that he can pick up chainsaws. Um, he likes to watch the Super Bowl. He likes sports a lot. Shoot, yeah, I don't know how to explain masculine, but that's but yeah, he wears tight jeans too as well. He's bald as well. Or he's balding. He has a beard. He has some thick sideburns. He loves to go. Sorry, my phone was gonna do something stupid. No, he loves to go fishing as well. Um, and he likes to read Sports Illustrated. So I just listed off every man, um, male stereotype out there. Now just because you're a man doesn't mean you do all these things. Because I don't like going to Home Depot like that unless it's to look at fridges, because their fridges are pretty like lit, honestly. I love the creativity of Home Depot. Off of that, Lamar 4 is going to be I'm gonna make him insightful, and I'm also going to make him um, humorous. I'm surprised I didn't put anything like funny down. Um, he's a funny person, and he's spontaneous with his humor. Those two go hand in hand. Um, yeah, I'm not going to explain these things anymore. We're 30 minutes in. My voice is starting to waver. I really should have gotten water before I started this. Lamar 3 is going to be hardworking. You know, in case any ladies want to date anyone out of these four, if you want to date Lamar, I think I would recommend Lamar number 3, because he will show compassion. He will never be late to your dates. And he's a hard working man, and he's also wise. So he I'm killing myself. I don't know why. I can barely laugh because my throat hurts. Lamar 2 is friendly here. Nope, friendly's not here. So Lamar 2 is going to be a friendly person. Because yes, he's nice, and I think that's a very underrated quality in a person, is being friendly, is just being a nice person. We make everything so complicated because we refuse to be nice to people. And a lot of times we'll justify our bad behavior, when in reality, sometimes we don't have to resort to being bad. You can still be, you can still correct somebody. You can still tell somebody how you feel, and still being a nice person. Even you can still be constructive while being a friendly person. It's definitely possible. um but I'm gonna be humble and not just say I do it. Humility is in Lamar's threes range. So but I think that being friendly is one of those personality traits that a lot of people like to look over. um Lamar number 1, back to him. Lamar number 1 is going to be exciting. Every time you see Lamar walk in the room, or every time you see Lamar pop in, you know, you're excited to see him, because Lamar number 1 always brings something that you want to hear or see. And on top of being exciting, um, I'm also going to make him dedicated. Um, he's dedicated to anything he puts his mind to. um Whether that's a relationship, whether that's a hobby that he does. He's always gonna give it 100%. And anything less than that is unacceptable, because he's dedicated. And that goes hand in hand with being innovative. Anything that he wants to build, he's gonna put his heart mind to it. But he's not hardworking. But actually, maybe those two are pretty much the same thing. But we're not going to talk about that. Lamar number 2, though, is going to be focused. On top of being, no, we talked about him being strong and bench pressing. Okay, I'm not going to say 3,000 pounds because that's actually unrealistic. Well, I'll go to 500 pounds is actually more realistic, honestly, because I haven't seen them personally, but I've seen them on Instagram, and maybe those are fake videos. But on top of being an organized and being strong, he's always focused on the task ahead of him. Um, and it doesn't matter how long it takes, he's always going to make sure that his tasks get done. So if you are an employer, Lamar too is definitely someone that you're going to want to hire. Um, Lamar 3 is going to be enthusiastic. What does that go hand in hand with? That goes hand in hand with nothing with what I've drafted for him so far. So I'm just going to skip that. Lamar number 4 is going to be educated. He went to school for 10 years to learn how to flip burgers. I'm just kidding. No, he went to school and he finished school. Something that I have yet to do, but I will work on it when I feel like it. On top of being educated, and he was disciplined while he's being educated, I think those two can go hand in hand. On top of being educated, he's also cooperative. I said that wrong, but I don't care. He's cooperative. He will cooperate with you. Man, a lot of these are pretty much like synonyms of each other, but we don't care. Uh, Lamar number 3. He is going to be. He's going to be athletic. Loves to play sports, like I said, and I said that in the masculine column. So why not? He's probably going to be the greatest sports player of all time because he's hardworking, so he works hard in any sport that he chooses, and he's also wise, so he knows when to make the right play when he's playing a game. So yeah, he's going to be athletic as well. Lamar number 2 is going to be alert. He's going to he's always going to be looking everywhere he goes. Anything that's weird to him, and this doesn't have to be just seeing if a car is coming. He's alert of behaviors as well. So he would be, man. Lamar 2 is looking stacked right now. With Lamar 2. If he notices a change in your behavior, he will ask you the right question, say, hey, are you feeling okay? He notices things. So I guess another word for that would be sensitive. But not just sensitive as in he just takes everything, but he's sensitive to the environment around him. And he just wants people to be okay. So yeah, he's on high alert for his friends. Is he? Yeah, and he's a friendly person too. So kind of works hand in hand. Lamar number 1 is going to be adventurous. He loves to travel, unlike me, but I want to travel to see some people. And he is also inspiring. Does inspiring go with anything? I mean, he's innovative, he's dedicated, and he's inspiring. So I guess he could really be like an inventor, not like Thomas Edison, because Thomas Edison stole his inventions from I think what's it called? Tesla Black? Hold on, let me check that up quick. Was Nikola Tesla Canadian? He was definitely not Canadian. Okay, so I don't think anybody's gonna tell me what was his nationality. He was Serbian. Okay, he was not black, but he was a person of color. So hey, that's another example of white people taking ideas from people of color, because some of them can't think for themselves. Lamar 2. Let's talk about Lamar 2 a bit. Lamar 2 is independent. there's a song about independent, but I forgot. I forgot it. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and quote that song. But he knows how to do things for himself. You know, he don't need nobody. Even though he is a friendly person, you know, he don't need you to better himself. You know, if he chooses to have you for the ride, then you know he really wants you. But he's able to do things himself. You know, but sometimes he'll need help. So maybe he should. Does he ask for help? I mean, he is open minded, so he's open, you know, to help. So yeah, he's independent, but he's not like too independent where he'll shun you off. Um, Lamar number 3 is going to be heroic. Um, spelled that wrong. Spelled that wrong again. Spelled that wrong again. There we go. So yeah, he's not athletic for nothing. You know, he's fast, so guess he has super speed. No, he doesn't have super speed. He just comes to the rescue anytime you need it. You know, if you're feeling down and depressed, you know, he'll be there to, you know, help you and save the day. I'm not gonna speak on heroic because people can be heroic in different things. I keep dropping my pen onto Lamar 4 in round 11 and 12. Um, Lamar 4 is going to be modest, and he's also going to be observant. So that goes hand in hand with being alert. But you know, on top of being modest, he's helpful. I mean, modest doesn't really go hand in hand with anything he has already. Um, and in being observant, I mean, yeah, I mean he observes things. I guess his favorite place is the observatory, so he can observe things in space. I mean, but like I said with Lamar too, and I guess this he has a stronger ability to sense, you know, when things are out of whack. He senses when things are out of place as well. Maybe when people are out of place, you know, he's able to identify certain patterns, and put things where they need to be, things, people, wherever they need to be. Lamar number 3 is going to be passionate. I'm not explaining that one because my voice hurts. Lamar number 2 is going to be profound. So on top of being independent, he is also profound. That is lit. Uh, um, Lamar number 1 is going to be popular because why not? We need a Lamar in this lifetime to be popular. I'm talking about me. I wish I was popular for like 1 grade. But you know what? Popularity doesn't matter. It's about what you do with that popularity. Okay, I need to get some water, man. We are in round 13. So what are we gonna do here? Lamar 1 is also gonna be simple. Lamar 2, I'm just gonna keep running through this. Lamar 2 is going to be let's see. He's gonna be I'm not gonna do I see well rounded here. I'm not gonna do that. Cause I think that's just like overpowered in a way. Um I will make him oh wow. I'll make him self-critical. Because I mean, it's one thing to be independent, but when you can be independent and also critical of yourself, in a good way, where you can identify some of your faults and try to make yourself better, I think that's very important in a person. A lot of people aren't self-critical nowadays. We want to be the best. We don't want to take criticism, but it's one thing to be able to, take criticism from other people, but it's also special when you can take criticism from yourself. Lamar 3. I'm gonna make Lamar 3 holy. We gotta have some Christian representation here. And I'm a Christian, so like, yeah, we should. I'm gonna make Lamar 3 holy. He is a wise, holy, masculine man, and he's humble on top of that, and compassionate. I'm liking Lamar 3 a lot. Um, Lamar 4 is going to be realistic. And he's also going to be persuasive. Not explaining those. Number 3. We are going to make him logical. Lamar 2 is going to be smart. Lamar 1 is going to be man, we're coming to the end of this. This has been a good episode, in my opinion, at least. Lamar 1 is going to be, I'll make him cultured. Why not? You got to be cultured if you're going to be on the For the Culture draft. You know what I'm saying? And we're coming to the last round. If you are in the audience and you want me to go a couple more rounds, just let me know and I will do that. But if not, this will be the last round. So let's see. I'm gonna make Lamar 1 objective. He can put all bias aside. He can think for himself and not just, and he doesn't pick favorites either. Unless he has a girlfriend, then his girlfriend is his favorite girl in the world. Lamar 2 is gonna be, shoot, what is he gonna be? He's gonna be reflective. He likes to reflect on stuff. If he goes through something in a day, he'll reflect on it. It's like, how can I have been better? Or how can I handle that situation better? Or could I have really eaten that last pizza even though I thought I was full? He likes to reflect on things. Lamar 3, his last personality trait, he is going to be, I will make him, wow, okay. I'll make him tolerant in a good way. Because we know how tolerance can be done in a bad way. But yeah, I'm gonna make him tolerant. He likes to tolerate stuff. And he can tolerate stuff. Some people can't tolerate stuff, but he can tolerate stuff. And the last one we are gonna have, the last personality trait we are gonna draft here. We are gonna make Lamar 4. Appreciative. I always say that word wrong. And you know why he's going to be appreciative? Because it doesn't matter what he gets. It doesn't matter.
I'm refreshed and ready to go.
Okay, my bad. That was my phone. I should have muted myself. And actually, you know what? Let me just say something here quick. Anytime I plug in my phone or plug out my phone into order to charge, I always programmed it to make it say something, because that's the power of iPhone. Back to Lamar 4. Lamar 4 is appreciative of any opportunity that he gets, no matter how big or small. He's appreciative of the food that he is served, no matter how much he gets, because he knows that there are other people that would love to be in the same position as him. But that's gonna come to the end of the draft. So yeah, if you have any thoughts on the draft board, make sure you look at that and comment your thoughts. But I'm gonna and make sure and maybe tell me who do you think, which Lamar do you think is the best?
Thanks for not letting me die.
Okay.
You charged me at the right time, Lamar.
Oh, okay. I need to work on that. I'm not plugging up my phone for the rest of the episode. Okay, so I'm gonna go from Lamar. I'm gonna read off Lamar 1. So Lamar 1 is honest, he's peaceful, he's respectful, he's innovative, he's mature, he's sexy, he's rational, exciting, dedicated, adventurous, inspiring, popular, simple, cultured, and objective. Lamar 2 is trustworthy, patient, sympathetic, imaginative, open-minded, strong, organized, friendly, he's focused, he's alert, he's independent, he's profound, he's self-critical, he's smart, and he's reflective. Lamar 3 is compassionate, he's humble, he's adaptable, he's curious, he's punctual, he's wise, he's masculine, he's hardworking, he's enthusiastic, he's athletic, he's heroic, he's passionate, he's holy, he's logical, and he's tolerant. And Lamar 4 is forgiving, he's helpful, did I already do helpful? Hold up. No, I need to check that. HELP. Nope. Okay, there's only one of them. Cool. He's forgiving, he's helpful, he's disciplined, he's faithful, he's romantic, he's spontaneous, he's insightful, he's humorous, he's educated, he's cooperative, he's modest, he's observant, he's realistic, he's persuasive, and he's appreciative. So we've drafted a lot of great personality traits, but which Lamar do I think I like the most personally? I want to say that I like, I mean, these are all good people. These are all great Lamars. Man, someone promoting in my show. I'm gonna say I like Lamar 3 a lot. I think it's not just I like people who are humble, and can also show compassion as well. On top of that, he's athletic like me. I like somebody that's good at sports, and he always shows up on time to things. But yeah, that's gonna come to the end of the draft. Thank you for everybody, for coming, for listening. One of my friends is in the audience, so thank you for your support. Always appreciate your support, and you're always cheering me on, so I appreciate that. With that being said, all these Lamars are great, but we all know who the best Lamar is, and that's the Lamar that's talking right now to you guys, because Lamar is a combination of all these Lamars that we've drafted here and created. So that's going to come to the end of the draft. I'm going to post this on Twitter. And thank you guys for listening. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at FT Culture Draft, to be reminded of, any drafts that are coming up, any draft boards, and ways to vote. And yeah, thank you guys for coming, and I will see y'all later. Bye.
Save me tonight.